give me that flow. Feel the rhythm, let your body go, go, go. Energy is potente, never slowing down. We gon' turn this party all around. Move your body to the beat. Vamos, vamos, Qemists now. We gotta turn this house down. On the volume up, we taking over. One finger, feeling the heat, we're in the air. Flying to you, you're reaching for me. Got the beat in my brain, party in my vein, overflowing energy for us.
Strikes the darkness, draws the chaos from within. Smoke is rising down the valleys, washing away all of the doubt beneath our skin. Another wave, it's the whole world is shaking. Silence erased by the sound of the breaking. Shadows closing in, and I hear it whisper. Fear becomes a ghost in the mirror. Every step speaks their name. I carry them all, 'cause I was born the last to. Ashes burn, the fire is breathing. Every scar I hold as its meaning. Echoes rising from the flame. I give it my all, 'cause I was born the last to fall. I give it my all, 'cause I was born the last to fall. I give it my all, 'cause I was born the last to. Cold winds cut the stillness, tear through armor made of pride. Voices echo through the mountains, marking the trail where all the brave ones fought and died. Another wave, it's the whole world is shaking. Silence erased by the sound of the breaking. Shadows closing in, and I hear it whisper. Fear becomes a ghost in the mirror. Every step speaks their name. I carry them all, 'cause I was born the last to. Ashes burn, the fire is breathing. Every scar I hold as its meaning.
racing day so loud out here I can't hear a thing. Man, the fans are going wild. And these drivers came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style. Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys! Hey, now here we go, race day. Don't you be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it to the crowd, can't take no more. Mid-air, since the flag came down the air for the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways.
Hello everyone and welcome. Finally, we are officially back once again, not with the guys this time sadly, but we are finally here after the long anticipated season, back live here at the V&A TV. Hello everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome to the FallTide Series here on the V&A TV. We appreciate everybody joining in today. Hello, hello, and welcome at Daytona for the Highland 250. As we, well, countdown, 13 minutes left in this last little bit. Welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for watching and joining us today. I hope you guys enjoy the show as we go 100 laps here at Daytona under the lights. 22 drivers and, well, new names, old names, a little bit of a smaller field, but a little bit of a different package too. So we'll kind of go into that as we go, but new names, of course, with the 28 and two new manufacturers return, or one of them is a return, and the other one is, well, someone new. The 28 is driving one of them, is the Marshall Wildcat. Body style as well, so it's Ford Wildcat. Then obviously Toyota, Ford, and Chevy, along with the return of a Honda, two drivers in the Honda, as we are now. Go with that. There we go. I don't know why that's. It is what it is. But coming into this, a lot of hype. Appreciate everybody who has signed up, who is here tonight. Thank you guys so much for that. And coming into this, big hype for the race tonight. 100 laps, 22 drivers. It's going to be more of a fuel mileage and a survival. Because getting in a wreck can cause a lot of issues with how the pack size is. Whether it is trying to figure out who you want to be partners with. There's a lot of Toyotas in this field. A lot more Toyotas signed up this year, but there is big hype for next season's cars. The cars will be different. We will not be using the Xfinity cars for next season. I know we already just started the season, but the big watcher tonight, obviously you have Flair, but the big watchers tonight, Jason, Lynx, Blade, Bill, got a bunch of those guys. A lot of new drivers. We actually named one of them. So we got Bill, Jake, Jake, Bill, Bradford, Chris the God, Willis, Brumman finally back in the car. We got NoCal Snippy. Chase is back in the 43 in the second out of 3 Wildcat cars. The other car is the one of Boeing. And one of the other new drivers, you see Blade back in the Ford. He was in the Honda. Was originally in the Honda in the first season, the Xfinity FallTide, or the Xfinity V&E Series. Then went to Ford. The Bud Light Series didn't have enough funding, so they cut the series short. Long hiatus, and now back in the FallTide Series. Should be an interesting race. With the 11 as well of, I believe that is YNG Dirt. Yeah. A lot of good looking cars tonight. Pretty interesting paint schemes for some of them, along with the 24 on a Ford. It looks good though for what it is. Yeah, no, definitely cursed. Appreciate everybody joining in. Hope everybody is doing well. Hello, everyone. Go look in the chat real quick. Dot, another one of the newer drivers. Obviously, you got Redneck as well. Pretty much everybody in this little group. Flair, Trevor, all new drivers in this series. But it is also a new series, so no new representatives for them. Everybody is all pretty much new in this series. The rebrand for the FallTide Series. Big names, like I said before, big names, the guys that have raced in a lot of these other series, especially the V&E Xfinity Series, Bud Light Cup. Boeing still in here. Jason Lakes is here under a new team name, NWR, and as well as Blade under TM. So, 2 team names, 2 team drivers. Well, I mean, we got the 24, Racing Jason, for LMP Viper. Yeah, another LMP driver. Only one in the field though, so a lot of drivers in different teams, but no team points. It's all for themselves. 198 points for the winner. So a big bump. If you kind of go into where everything is going to look like. Big question is, how's everybody going to line up? How's everybody going to stand? And how is the race going to turn out with this new package? Now, we talked about... Now, these cars have not... No, they are the exact same engine with no super... Well, they have the super... But they're about the same as what you would see with a normal Xfinity car. But the only difference being is the draft is a little bit tighter. So these guys are going to be a lot more packed in the draft. Could see more incidents, which is why I did mention survival is key. You want to be able to survive this race, you need to be patient with a lot of things. And that's what we're going to see a lot of these drivers try to do. Now, not as big of a pack as the last few races, because of the fact that you have the, you only have 22 cars compared to the 35 and the 24 and the 28 from the last 2 seasons. So a little bit of a smaller roster for this season, but should still be exciting, should be competitive. We got a good season starter. Obviously, we have what we had the last couple of seasons. Has not changed the beginning, just a difference between what we run at Atlanta now. now Eco Park Speedway, also Atlanta, is Super Speedway now. So 3 Super Speedways on the schedule, but there are no double tracks. So every track is new. There is no repeats. But the season final, double header Miami race, where that being, as we see Willis get into Bill there, has an interesting take on that exit of the corner. And that might be the luck of the 98. We saw a lot in a lot of the practice races and the test races in the past. 98 has struggled a lot. But we'll see where everybody stands so far. Redneck has the fastest lap of the night, along with Phantom and Chris. Or no, Jake has the fastest lap of the night, along with Phantom, Chris, Redneck, and Jason. So, 4 minutes left. I think we might honestly go ahead and skip the rest of this. I might just skip the rest of this, honestly. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just skip on by. So we're going to skip that happy hour. We're going to go right on in. All right, so going ahead with the starting line, I'm going to kind of talk about these cars and kind of everything going into this. So on the front row, if I can get to it. Oh boy, there we, maybe. There it is. So now, starting on the front row, you have Dot Husky along with Boeing. Then you have VN Redneck along with Racing Jason. King Jaden, row 3, along with Gaming Jake. And then you have Morgan James, MJ, up next to No Count Snippy. Phantom, along with Mopar. TNR Blade, up front, or up in, I believe, what is that? Top 20? Yeah. And then Chris the God. Chase BD. On the outside of him is Brumman. Then it is Willis on the outside and Trevor on the end of, I lost count. Flair Vanetti and Cactus. Then is Bill and Dirt. Pointy, rounded up the rear, Lynx. Now the big ones to watch. Chris the God, boy, definitely one of the higher. We don't actually have everybody here. Meaning, we are missing one of these super speedway drivers who wasn't able to make it this season. Solar Cosmos. Wasn't able to get in the roster this season. One of the better super speedway drivers, but not one of the best, obviously. But the big thing is to watch for are a lot of these new drivers. MJ, we've seen how quick he is here and there on these, but patience is key. And that 24 is really the guy to watch for patience. So, hold on one second. So, with how everything is going to turn out, love crashing and happy hour. Yeah, we need a crash counter. I'll let you guys all deal with that. So let's go ahead and do a little chat interaction real quick. Get everything going. Let's see, how much time do we have left? 90 seconds, so about a minute. So let's see. Toyota, Wildcat, Ford, Honda, Wildcat. So everybody but a Chevy. The highest running Chevy is MJ in the 26. And then the second highest running Toyota is Phantom. Oh, dude, that sucks. I hope you can get that fixed, though. So, with that being said, we're going to get the super lame command if it will hurry up and actually do it. I don't want to skip. I don't want to do that. I'm just kind of looking at the time. So with that, the big... What was that? So, any other runs, by the way. So here at Daytona, we had some interesting runs last time. Big pack numbers, but watch for that early 3-wide gridlock. That...
Drivers, start your engines.
And there it is. That is where things will change. So we get rolling here for the start of the Daytona 250. Appreciate everybody joining in today. Hopefully we don't have any issues. We're going to have to restart if we do. Oh, is the 28 already having issues? Hold on. Alright, we're gonna do a little scuffy here. I want to make sure everybody's in.
Drivers, to your cars.
Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's get another manufacturer. What do you even want? There really isn't any other models. Dodge was the other one, but there was no models for it. Also, yeah. There's one, there was no models for it, and two, the contract didn't go through. So there's that. They didn't want to pick up anybody. But they did. But they did say something about next season, which there'll be an announcement, I believe, halfway through the season. BMW or Nissan, maybe? Maybe. We'll see. Coming into this, big hype. Appreciate everybody joining in tonight. We hope everybody enjoys the show as we go 100 laps here at Daytona under the lights. 22 cars. The high banks of Daytona here tonight. And man, what a show this is going to be. And I know IRL, Cup Series qualifying, is on, but we are slightly better. Just slightly better. More entertaining. Coming around turn 4, full stands tonight. Packed house here at Daytona. Look at those, the crowd up on their feet as we get ready for the green. Ready for the green, this time by restart zone. Green flags in the air, and we are underway. And already 3 wide, you saw it, Brumman up top towards the back, and that's going to be a little bit difficult to regroup. Side by side for the lead, going to 1. Big moves early on, mid-pack mainly. Chase swallowed in, so is Chris. Two by two up front, tight towards the back. A little bit of movement there, and this is what I was talking about earlier. This is what we were talking about during the pre-race. Early on, this is the movements we're going to make as Jake tries to make it 3 wide there. Oh, cactuses. Oh, man, that's tight. Oh, they keep it green. Keep it clean here. Can Redneck go? Oh, got loose in a Boeing. Got a little loose into the 1. The 27 able to hold on, but sketchy move. Coming through into 1. No gridlock yet. Kind of towards the front, but Boeing trying to get back in the ground. I don't know if it's really going to work here. Can the 24 get behind him, or is he going to get turned? So far, so clean. Blade making moves, but staying up top. You're going to have to. You got to stay up there if you want to stay with that draft. Third pack. As the bottom still the most organized at the moment. We usually see that bottom kind of unify. We stay green, no major issues so far. That gridlock, what I was talking about though, that where it's 3 by 3 by 3, several rows back except for that front row driver, that is really where the issue is going to come in. 3 wide, Jason's around. Caution comes out. Jason, Chris, Jaden, Blade, and no damage it looks like. Everybody able to keep it off of the wall. Caution flag is out. They race it back to the line. Snippy up front. Yeah, in single file, we have single file restarts, but single file across the line, pretty smart there just to try to keep it clean the rest of the way. Try not to get into any more incidents, but let's kind of go back and look and see what exactly happened coming into that. I believe it was here, if I'm not mistaken. Middle of lap 4. See Jason up there, did the 29, push the 20, so Bill got into Chris, got into Jason. That's kind of where it all started right there, was coming out of 4. Just this little recovery right here, and I can't, yeah. No, that is definitely, let's see if we can get a better angle of that. There it is. Yeah, so the 20 goes up there. Oh, barely clips the 24. He actually would have avoided it. That probably would have been even worse for the 29 and the 20. And Jaden just wrong place, wrong time. Really couldn't get anywhere. It's like Cactus might have gotten a touch of it. Blade able to get around it pretty okay. Didn't get any damage. It doesn't look like anybody got really serious damage. Except for maybe the 39 and the 20 and the 24. So those 3 cars pretty much got out of it unscathed. But early wreck, that can cause a lot of issues with strategy. But we'll see. Everybody's in pit road. See the race out. And Phantom's going to get out first. Good pit stop for the 13 as he beats Snippy out. It is Boeing, Redneck, Trevor, Jake, MJ, Pointy, Mopar, Cactus, Dot, Dirt, Blade, Chase, Flair, Brumman, Bill, Lynx, Willis, Chris, Jason, and Jaden. So that rounds up the field. I believe 2 to go to green. I kind of look at that just one more time, kind of see a little bit more of what happened. So Snippy had a decent lead already. You see that bottom already starting to kind of single file out, but the squeeze, you just can't do anything there. And a good save from the 18. Pretty impressed how he managed to get out of that. Able to stay as far away as he could. Yeah. I mean, it was a close call from that, but I mean, Cactus was probably one of the him and Blade both, but you see the 87. I mean, he was there directly behind. I don't know, not a lot of damage from a lot of these guys, just a little bit of a wall tap. So we'll see. Oh man, that could have been a lot worse. 2 laps to go, I believe. 1 or 2 laps to go to green. First caution of the day, very early on. And what's looking like it would have been a clean race. I think it'll be better once we go back green, the single file run. Maybe we can kind of stay more together as the race goes on. It's going to be a long race. We might see a lot of yellows tonight, but again, like I was saying before, it is about survival. Trying to stay with the pack, trying to stay with each other. Don't be over aggressive. We saw a little bit of a mess up, and that's exactly what caused that. And that's the big thing you want to watch for, is that over aggressive move, or those over aggressive moves and behaviors can cost you majorly. Though I will say that wasn't really an aggressive move. It did look like the 29 just got too loose. Got too big of a push, got too much of a push, got his rear end a little loose, came up a little bit, and pretty much that's what caused it. Luckily, no major damage to any of these guys. We get to continue. Running high, running strong. The 22 car field still remains that same number. No outs, no major damage. As I believe we go 1 more lap to go before green, restarting on lap 9. And no, I will say it doesn't actually look like we got much damage. Moderate damage is on for super speedways, so that way it's not insta out. These cars do tend to wreck out easily, just with very small damage. So super speedways will keep it like that, and then others will keep it realistic damage. Beautiful night, full grandstands. The infield is packed, hyped, sold out tickets. All for just 22 drivers. And a lot of the tracks on the schedule have been sold out. So, gonna be a very loud, fun crowd to watch, cheer on these their drivers as have a lap to go to green. Thank everyone so far. Thank Highland as well. And gonna be an interesting season. Obviously, we got Auto Club. Phoenix will not be the championship race anymore. Well, never really was. It was always Homestead. But Phoenix will not be any championship race. or anything in that matter, but it is at the beginning of the season. So we'll see how interesting the spring race goes. But pace car down in pit road. So we get ready to go green this time into the restart zone. Green flags back in the air. And the 72 tried to get somewhere around the 13. Not able to there. To stay behind him. You already see Pat kind of swapping on by. And we're going to see this split, this divide in a way of the packs to kind of see where everybody's going to run. This is the patience part. Get grouped up, kind of wait it out, stay in line. Don't be too aggressive trying to get in line. You will get yourself turned. As the 1, side by side with the 13, Boeing to the lead. See the 27 of Redneck right behind him as well. Jake looking low. Does he have help? Does now. 27. 3 wide again. As the rest of the field kind of snakes in. Trying to regroup. Still 3 wide. Well, boys, I guess we're going to be aggressive. Here we go. Jake side by side for the lead. Wildcat, Chevy, Ford, Toyota. Snippy, the highest running Honda. And here comes MJ. To the bottom. Oh, they are all on top of each other right now. Aggressive as can be, but... Oh, no! Too early. And more contact for the 72. 2 got hit hard. We race it back, unless the pace car caught. Yeah, no, the pace car caught, so caution flag back out. Oh. So caution flag back out as the restart. You saw way too aggressive. You saw the 5 in it. And a few other drivers waiting for them to catch back up. Go ahead and look and see what happened. That was at the line that time. Nowhere is safe. Average Forza lobby. Yeah, I can agree with that maybe. So let's kind of take a look here. It looks like it was right here with the 5. Oh, Dot. So Dot squeezing in. I can't tell if that was a bad spotter call or what that is. So Dot just squeezes Mopar, and Snippy clips the 5. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that was wholeheartedly the 79's fault. Completely. So Dot got into it. See Mopar, Cactus, Snippy. Dirk barely missed it, but Trevor did get a little bit of back end damage. And that's fixable. Maybe some right side damage. Fixable enough. But I don't know, man. That was just I don't even know what that move was. That was way too reckless. You see, he just comes up. Just way too reckless right there. And that's what I'm talking about. And you see Snippy just slams into the 2. That's a lot of front end damage for that 72 car. Like, he already had damage from hitting the wall, and then bam. Yeah. So it's, man, I don't know. as everybody comes out of pit road, we're going to do it again. Stack them up. Rack them and stack them. Oh boy. Long race tonight. Hopefully majority of the race is not under caution. So yeah, caution flag back out once again. Second caution of the night, lap 12. And I believe we'll be going back green lap 13 or 14. I think it'll be 15 actually. So, Gaming Jake up front, then it is Boeing, Pointy, Redneck, MJ, Jake, who yeah, he's been able to stay out of the wreck so far. Brumman, the 68 of Flair, Lynx, Phantom, Jason, Willis, Blade, Cactus, Bill. That rounds up your top 15. Then you have Trevor, Jaden. Wait, hold on, where was I? There we go. Trevor, Jaden, Dirk, Chris, Dot. I believe that is Dot and Mopar all the way in the back. Snippy, Mopar, and that rounds out the field. And man, oh man, I'm speechless with that one. I don't even know if that really. I don't even know if that's really like. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's really hard to tell sometimes with these races how it's going to play out, you know, because you have so much on the line, so much at stake. The points mean so much more for winning. If you win 198 points, and then obviously the rear you have 20, and then it kind of goes up a couple, but big jump in points from 20 points to 198. So winning is on the line, but we are still so early on in this race. And I know Auto Club is going to be obviously more of a pace race. This is just a race for survival at this point. And I do apologize if it ends up being almost all cautions. I will be very upset if all of these are cautions. But man, oh man, I did not expect it to start off like this. But manufacturer teammates up front, not really any actual teammates, but yeah, pretty much. Well, now there's really not really any big names because everything is just like up in the air. We've seen a lot of conveyor belt action in the corners. That's where a lot of the movement comes, where the lanes start to kind of rotate around. If you're up front, give it a minute. You'll be in the, if you're in the back, give it a minute. You'll rotate to the front. May take a few laps, but it'll rotate. Whether or not you're in the wreck within that time, that's to be determined. But Snippy's going to be the one to watch. So is Dot. Because both of them got hit the hardest. Cactus also got hit pretty hard too, but he managed to regroup. He managed to regroup pretty well all the way back in 14th. So he went from dead last to 14th. He was struggling on that restart as well. So I don't know. But we'll see. Pace car heading into pit road this time by Rack 'em and stack 'em. Here we go again. Into the Geico restart zone. Green flags in the air. Back underway. No time to waste for the 14. Guys, he's looking around trying to see where he can go. Pointing is on the move. Chase in front. Quickly grouping back up for that top 8. Everybody else starting to group back up, but going to take a little bit longer. Some of these cars. See, Jason back in there. Already 3 wide. Here we go. It's bound to happen eventually. See if the 18 stays there. All that in that middle. Doesn't make any silly moves. Stays clean so far. They stay green. Lead lap 15 into 16. 100 lap, boys. Come on. Keep it clean. Very impressed that this 39 car has lasted as long as he had. We know how aggressive he can be, kind of impatient, and this is not going to last unless they can clean themselves up here. They do, but man, oh man, that was 4 wide there for a second. 4 wide out of 2. And are we still 4 wide? No, back to 3. No, maybe we are 3 wide. Back to 4, back to 3. Jaden all over the 13. Are they going to make it out of 4? Yes, they are. We stay green and Cactus into pit road. So the 2 having issues. First car is going to pull off. Oh, there they go again! And there it is. Willis is in it. Car on the fence. Oh man, who spun there? Oh, more cars spin on the corner. Oh, no. No, we were doing, I don't even know what that was. That was 4 wide for almost a whole lap. Cactus went to pit road at the right time or something. I don't know. Oh man, that flyby of the pace car point of view is crazy to look at. But let's get a look at what happened, I guess. So yeah, pretty much 4 wide. See Willis here. Yeah, it's got it to Jake. We watched the. Oh well, that's not what I. Well, Fox cameras. There we go. All right, let's rewind that because we also got to see the second wreck. And it's right here. So Jake goes up. I guess, yeah, no. Same incident that happened with Dot. I don't know what that move was, but like, oh man. You see right here, all these guys sliding across the infield. To manifest the prophecy. Yeah, I know, right? So these guys are all sliding down. How did Chris get involved? Did he just get caught up? Where did he get caught? Oh no, the 11 got into him. Oh man. And it's funny because almost that entire group right here is Toyotas except for Mopar. Mopar's the only Chevy. Just can't catch a break. Well, everybody going to pit road. A little bit of a checkup. Cactus going back into pit road. Oh, man, oh, man. Holy ARCA brakes. Yeah. Most definitely ARCA brakes. This Aaron guy. Yeah, no, ARCA brakes indeed, man. ARCA brakes indeed. I will say that wasn't even Chris's fault. Chris was a bystander. He got hit by the 11. Yeah, he got hit by the 11 of dirt. Dirt hit him. Yeah, see? What? Look at this. So you can see they all come down. So Mopar comes up. 29 comes up, but look, the 40, I think this is what, the 46? Yeah, 46 of Mopar comes up back down into Dont, and the 11 does the exact same thing. Oh yeah, no, I agree. But this is a crash fest. I did not expect this to be a crash fest. We'll fix Daytona for next season, though. A little bit too much draft. Too much suck. Oh, such a heavy hit. It was the passenger side on both cars, but that's unnecessary damage to both of those cars. So now, Chase being one of the cars up there, but now the 5 of Trevor's up here now. Who would have thought? Jason's up here. But look who's in 4th. Out of surprise. 39, Jaden up to 4th. I'm as shocked as everybody else, but hey, anything can happen here at Daytona. Yes, it's also Dega is also a big thing, but anything can happen at Daytona. Didn't think the highest driver was the underdog for tonight's race. Yeah, but the more damage some of the field takes, GB2 syndrome. The more damage some of the field takes, I believe the more we'll actually get, or I feel like we'll get more contained the longer we go. Hopefully, if we don't have any more wrecks, if we can kind of keep it, more contained, should be fine. But, needless to say, leave 2 to go. 1 or 2 to go till the green. We are still going through this race pretty well. And pretty quick, but not as quick as I thought. Hopefully this won't be a 2-hour long race. Or end under yellow. Well, we'll see what happens there. I mean, some of these Wildcat cars could come back, but a lot of the guys that haven't really been much in the wrecks are up in the top. I believe, what is it, 12, 15? Oh yeah, no, the top 14, sorry. Yeah, because I mean everybody all the way. Although I guess the 13's been in it, but from the 13 all the way up to the 5, Trevor's only been in 1. Yeah, I am kind of too. I didn't find anything to throw on there for it. I didn't find a transparent PNG for it. Otherwise, I would have. I totally would have done it. But body armor was another one that I was going to throw on there, but I couldn't find anything for that. It was really hard to do my patriotic paint in general. But coming into this, back to green. This time by hydrate real quick. I use GIMP. I don't use Adobe or whatever. It's a free software, so I don't have to spend anything for it. Coming back to green, this time by Trevor up front, then it is Jason, Pointy. Yeah, I think they did too. Jason, Pointy, Jade, MJ, Blade, Bill, Boeing, Phantom, and Cactus. Green flag back in the air. We're back on our way here at Daytona. Oh, Jaden making a good move. Down to the bottom. Here we go. Pointy's going to help Trevor. Now, these two have had some beef in other series, but see, they work together. Jason's going to stick to the middle. Gives Jaden the bottom. But it's just those guys there. And you can see how divided the field is. I do believe Chase does have legit damage. Will 24 leads a lap. First career, besides the win at Pocono in the first series. Oh, we're about to wreck here. As Trevor backs off. Yes, he does. We stay green. Yep, we do. Plenty of room for the 5. Can't get away from each other, the 14 and the 5. So Jason's still 3 wide. Now out of that draft a little bit. Oh, 39's falling back too. What's the 5 gonna do here? Make wise decisions. Don't make rash decisions. It looks so tight up there in the lead pack, whereas the rest of the field, single file for the most part, kind of regrouping, but, and this is that gridlock I was talking about, 3 by 3 by 3, not as much in the farther back of the pack, but yeah, this is definitely the gridlock that everybody was worried about, but it does look like it has broken off a little bit. Bill, no help on the bottom. Not a lot of help. So the 68. Vanetti up front now. He might be able to lead a lap in 1. 24 still up top. He's stuck up there at the moment. He's got to go somewhere. Got to get to that bottom lane. But can't at the moment. It's tight. Might wreck again. Who knows? Right now, still 3 by 2. Keep it a little clean. Gridlock. Gridlock a little bit more, but you see those 2 cars. We're actually going to have lap traffic finally. Some action is here. 29's got a little bit more help now. Can he even it out, though? At the moment, no. The 68 continues to hold off, even with the 1. tight, but not tight enough. They keep it compact and sane for the moment. Risky move for the 13, able to make it work. Clearer than the angle did show, but the gridlock continues right here. 39's going to hold up that middle lane. They'll have to go down there. So now, does the 68 block? He does. So he blocks the one, that run. On there, he's going to go to the bottom. He does. Flair's got control of the field so far. It's kind of the first time we've really seen a controlled car up front. So a lot of side-by-side for the lead. But no control car. This is kind of the first time we've seen something like this. It's 3 wide, kind of several rows back, but starting to kind of be more tamed as yay. A little movement from that 87. Ooh, boy. New paint on him. Got Verizon decided, hey, that other paint scheme sucks. Let's go with an old traditional Ford paint scheme. Went with the 87. Put a different number font on it. Brought back the good old spikes. Spikes on that car. And the Verizon Ford Mustang has a little bit of a newer look. It's a lot better than the other one. Yeah, and a lot of these guys running their own numbers, own request on numbers as Brumman and Chris. Oh boy, we might wreck here. Let's Trevor get back off there. Another situation where Trevor had to back off more. Yeah, that was big issue. A lot of these drivers, though, had kind of their own custom numbers. You see the 27. Running a number 5, that's pretty interesting on a Ford, but seen it a bunch of times, seen cursed paint schemes on cars, but watching it now, it's a good field, good cover for the field too. It definitely looks a lot better, I will say, than the Bud Light Series does. As we go 2x2, finally have it calmed down as we kind of get a check on the other 2 cars. So the 13's kind of falling off, so is the 46. But everybody else 2x2. Maybe some 3 wide towards the back, but we stay mainly 2x2 single file. Flair's going to get kind of moved to the outside. That's going to hurt that 68's run. Boeing to the bottom now, side by side. Could that check up that inside? Maybe not. No, the inside's got a nice run. Nice run, but not enough. Jaden just completely turns the one. And we stay green. One just got completely turned by the 39. We're back 3. Yeah, 3 wide in the middle of the pack, battling for 4th and 5th. That 39 lost a lot of ground, though. Side by side, back 2x2. These guys continue. Yeah, we stay green, but he is going to be the actual legit lap car because he has not been able to catch up to anybody else. He is by himself. Yeah, MJ now up front. Flair second. Buddy's off the track. More rivals on the track as these guys continue. Toyota, Chevy, Ford, 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 Chevy. continues to hold that bottom line, making that 3 wide. Gonna have to have Cactus and Trevor stay on the top side. So a little bit more 3 wide there, but so far this is the longest green flag run we've had. I might have just jinxed it, but I do not care. I'm happy we've gone green this long. Coming close to halfway. And I may have just jinxed it, but Bill's got a run on the inside. Another Chevy. Not really enough to do anything, as now the 11 of dirt. Stuck in the middle. Can't really do anything out of 4. Back 2 by 2. All the way to the 29 and the 20. That's the last car's 2 by 2. Then it is the 5 and the 5 and the 99. Sandwiching that 11 car. And then Willis, Jake, and Redneck. All those guys now side by side or single file. Pit strategies can be an option now. The thought of pitting under green. Yeah, the thought of pitting under green is the biggest question we've always seen. Yellow pit stop, or caution pit stops, no green pit stops. So, what are we gonna have to watch? What is the difference right there? Yeah, the big difference really in strategy is you gotta pit with people. You can't pit alone. You gotta pit with a bunch of people, get worked up, get back to where you were, get kind of organized, try to stay together. If you lose that, or if you pit alone, that's gonna hurt. It may be good for strategy, betting on a yellow, but can't really do a lot. Unexpected. Yeah, and especially with overs like this, super speedways are the unexpected. It's gonna be difficult to figure out strategy. When are we gonna get a yellow? We could go green the rest of the race and it can ruin your strategy. So it really just depends on what these guys are gonna do. Yeah, the big thing is, I mean, we've seen a lot of these guys, a lot of lead changes. But, I mean, that 68 car, oh, and the 14's blowing up! Oh, no! Oh, that's gonna bog down the field right here. He gets it, he keeps it off the track. The 14's smoking. Something's either broken or he blew a motor. Did he blow? I think he broke something. Oh yeah, no, I think he's done. I do believe the 14 is done and out, so that actually breaks up the field more. So this is going to be even more interesting with strategy. And caution is out. Yeah, no, caution's out. Just when we were talking about strategy, the caution flies. My question is the fact of why wasn't Boeing spin a caution, but that was? So he makes it back to the line. MJ's got the bottom. He's also got some help. Oh, MJ's definitely got it. Flair's going to get great train on the bottom. Everybody's on the inside. Here comes Chris. 3 wide for third. Jason's got second. What a race. Just to the line. So, caution flag is out for, I believe, the 4th time, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody keep me count here. 4th time. think. So somebody correct me on that, please. I don't know. I think it's the 4th time. Pit road is open this time as everybody's probably going to come in for fuel and fresh set of tires. This is a saving grace for Boeing, especially, and the 43 and the 72, both happy to be under yellow. All these pink banners. Everybody's in. What is the strat? Flares in. Pit road. I guess we're doing. I don't know. I guess we're doing everything. It looks like no. This is the disadvantage of having first pit box. MJ gonna be off. Yeah, Boeing was in the back, had to come all the way to the front. '18's having a little bit of issues there. Saw that. Uh-oh. Everybody trying to organize themselves, but the 18 had a little bit of issues. Big checkup. As the rest of the field comes in, Boeing's going to come out last. Jaden as well. Dot also coming out at the end. Cactus. Snippy got a little bit more positions. I'm the mod, by the way, Jake. So, MJ continues to hold the lead. Did Flair jump? Yes! Flair and Chris both jumped Jason. So Jason loses a couple positions back to where he was before the initial caution. Before they crossed the line, that's where he... It is what it is. You'll be fine. 68, 20, and the 24. All are in the 87. So Blade hasn't really been in a wreck. I haven't actually, he was in one incident, but he avoided said wreck. So technically he hasn't been in an incident yet. So, keeping an eye on that. The 87 has been one of the cleanest cars all night long. And we are 11 away, 10 away at the line from halfway. So we'll see. Looks like Chase able to get kind of caught back up. Good pit stop for that 43 car and the team there. The 98 also able to round it out in 9th along with Lynx in 10th. So the big watchers at the moment, the stronger cars, are actually this top 5. MJ, Flair, Chris, Jason, and Blade. They've been the most upfront occurring cars tonight. So, big ones to watch. And keep in mind, we saw the 17 get in the catch fence a while ago. Second to last caution. Got in the catch fence And this yellow wasn't even for a legit wreck. This yellow was for fluid on the track. Because of the 14. And yeah, so the 14 is out. So he is, Pointy is the first DNF of the season. Rest in peace. That is going to be a long crawl unless he can make up that time on like next week, especially next week. We saw like before, especially in the test races, in previous seasons, we've seen how aggressive that 14 is. At Auto Club, at Phoenix, we've seen it, but new drivers, a lot more new drivers are half of the field pretty much. Most of the field is all new drivers, so new skill, new talent. Don't really know what's going to happen. You have the old and the new kind of mixed together, but it's so mixed together. It's more new than old. And that begs the question. 21 drivers remain. Who's going to take it? All or nothing. And again, it's still just the first race of the season. We still have to wait a whole nother week before we go intermediate racing. And we've already got this action. The hype is there for the season. The hype is there. And I am astounded with how well, green flags back in the air. We're back underway. They said something else there. Flare back down to the bottom. Oh, here we go. Ford. Gotta make a move. Jason's got help on the inside. Blade on the bottom. 43. Somehow, some way, he continues to hold on. We're 3 wide for the lead. Back to 2. Here we go. Trevor now to the inside. Gonna make it 3. Flair's gonna conveyor belt out of this group. Jason leads. Control card for the 24. Blade is all over that 5 car. Blade is all over that 5 car. Pushing him down. Nowhere to go right now. Single file. We stay single file. Look how organized that inside is. Willis leading. That inside is very organized behind Chase right now. Just can't get collected with the 5. Oh no, that is the 5 of Trevor. And they're gonna kind of scatter a little bit, but they stay side by side. No big 3 wide moves. Flair comes back to second now. He's gonna get around Blade. Seems like the 87 just cannot stay in front. Has a hard time leading. Yeah, as soon as he gets up front, and there's a little bit of issues in the back. There it is. 27's around. And we're back under yellow. I think the 27 just got turned. By the 28 as we go back. Yeah. Racing it back. Flair's got it. Barely, too. Woo. Race back, but did not see that coming. Oh! And Bill and Dirt having some beef right here. Gotta get off of each other, boys. Gotta get off of each other. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, there goes the 11 up and around. What is happening? Oh, no. Oh, no, and that's going to get the 11 towed. That's going to hurt him. Oh, man. The 11's going to get towed. All right, let's take a look back, though, at what happened. So it does look like here... Oh, Mopar got into both Redneck and Jake. And, oh no, so it was Mopar that burned the 27. Jake was just there on the bottom. It did look like the 28 did something, but it doesn't look like it really was his fault. I think it was more just couldn't do anything there. Yeah, 26 was just rammed. On board with the 27. Keeps it out of the wall, keeps it safe. That's good enough for now. Rough tires though, gonna have to get some new tires. So no damage to the 27, but everybody coming back in again. 2 times fuel and tire can do a lot to your car. And that is exactly what is happening. These guys having to pick strategy. Just top up a fuel, maybe some right sides or left sides just to be able to move around a little bit better without any major incidents. As I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So Bill, did they both tow? That's, hold on, let me look. Did the 29 tow? So, oh, the 1 might have towed too. Yeah, so you see the 11 towed. The 1 stuck. I think the 1 was beached. Yep, 29 towed. So the 29 did tow, so he's got to wait a little bit longer than the 11 does. And now the question is, can they make it out in time? Because all 3 of these guys towed. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're probably going to be a lap down. Coming out of 4 now. No. Yeah, they're gonna have to wait. Oh, and 28's got damage. So I do believe the 1 and the... What happened here? So I guess they were getting slowed down. Oh, big checkout. 15. Oh, no! That might be the end of the race for both the 39 and the 28. What started this? So it happened here? Oh, they were all checking up to get lined up. Arc brakes. Arca brakes. Arca brakes. And you see, bam, bam. Oh, man. That's... Oh, no. Jake's out of the race. He ain't got no wood. Aerodynamic advantage for the 28, baby. But he ain't got no wood. Oh, so this is the first driver with major damage that is still racing on the track right now. Everybody else pretty much got the damage fixed, but Yeah, the 28's going to be extremely slow. Hard to break Jake for nothing. Yeah. Jaden's got damage, though. I don't know how much. A little bit. He's got a little bit of rear end damage, so that might affect. But we'll see. What else is out? So, for the 29, the 1 out. The 11 shouldn't be a lap down. I think they pitted again, but... So, yeah, both Bill and... Oh, okay. So, the 11, I think, barely made it out. That or he is... No, he is 1 lap down. So, 3 cars, 1 lap down. 1 car is out. 18 cars left on the lead lap. 21 cars still in the race. And I believe when we go green, it will be 61 to go. Yeah, should be halfway within 2 laps. So, recap. Caution lap 4, big incident. A couple cars got into it. One of them is second place driver, Jason. And then another incident in lap, I think it was 8. Another big incident happened. Then we had a wreck lap 17. So we had a decent run all the way to 17. Wreck there. And then we had a decent run all the way to lap 30. Restarted. And, or no, I might have missed it. I think it was the 20. Restarted all the way to lap 40 because of Pointy and leaking fluid. He's out. I could be completely wrong with my laps and where everything was. But we're here. We're here now. We're doing what we can. Appreciate everybody joining in. Hope everybody's enjoying it so far. Coming to halfway next time by, but green flag back in the air. This time by green flag. Down that 28 car. We stay green, single file, side by side now. If we stay side by side, we should be okay, right? That's what they all say. Right now, 3 wide again, Willis, Trevor, and Chase. And then Dot, Cactus, and Brumman. Back to 2. Yeah, you see Jake already falling off. 28 completely falling off. So we'll see how much of a speed difference that is for him. Oh yeah, no, he's long gone from the field. As MJ has now taken over the lead of this pack, has a little bit of a gap. Kind of scary to look at that now. So MJ up front. Able to hold on right now. Chris and Flair side by side. As Dot's going to look low, we're probably going to see 3 wide, maybe 3 low. Stay side by side, maybe 3 wide here with Willis, though. Yes, he is. He's got to stick his nose in there. He's got it. Willis makes it 3 wide for 3rd. Doesn't work. Back to 2. Who's in pit road? I saw Jaden. Jaden's in pit road. Aw, man. Either that's a late pits, wrong pit stop, wrong time, or something. But that 39 pretty much out of the race as we are officially halfway. Finally. single file. Yeah, single file right now, back to 2. Yeah, both of the Verizon cars. Back to 2. Is Chris going to pull the same move that Jaden did on Boeing? No. It almost looked like it. Had a little bit of a nose there. Jason's there, though. Man, oh man, these 3. Willis looking low. Oh, man. Too early. Still too early to push it forward. Always too early to push it forward. I mean, you can try, but it ain't going to work. And Chris blocking that bottom. Doesn't want anything to do with Willis in the bottom. Don't want to put him and the 68 of Flair in the middle, but 3 wide for the lead. MJ all alone. But he is definitely holding his own as Chris going to fall back a little bit. Push that bottom lane back. Now back side by side. Shut up, Jake. But you can see the field difference here. You got all these guys here, and then here are all these other cars coming in. You see Mopar and Dirt having kind of a run back up front. MJ continues to lead. I don't know about you guys, but I think Blade might either have damage or just wasn't able to hold on to... Oh, his yellow flag's out. Trevor's in pits? What happened? Wait, Trevor's having issues. Oh, Trevor had issues, and then Brumhead just had enough, so he turned him. Okay. Oh man, we were running so good too. What the hell happened? I wonder if the 5 just had cooling issues or something, because that was weird. He's been strong pretty much all day, despite being in that second incident. Oh man, a bunch of cars having issues now. That's where we're gonna see a lot of these guys have been aggressive pretty much all day, and they might have pushed their car a little bit too much. And now the strategy begins. Couple guys coming in, couple of guys staying out. And this may or may not help Bill and Dirt. I don't know. Hey, quick favor. If somebody, Jaden, I'm gonna have you be my test subject. Can you unfollow and refollow? I want to see if it works finally. Please and thank you. Ah! Yes! I heard it. There it is. It works. Yes. Yes, it works. All right, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just wanted to make sure it worked. Yeah, so we have alerts now. Yay. They're cringe, but... Oh, thanks? What was that for? I'm so confused. Huh. Weird. I don't know why that did that. Okay. A rent-a-car sponsor? There's only 3 sponsors you can use for your main sponsors. That was the thing. As I believe, oh, Bill's staying out. What's Jake doing though? So Boeing's in and Dirt's in, but Bill stays out. So one of the lab cars is gonna try and fight for it. I don't actually think the 29 was ever in any major incidents. I know he got into the second or third wreck, I believe. But I don't think he took any major damage except for that little, I don't even think then, that little confrontation between him and Dirt. I think that was just a hookup and just didn't work out. Something happened on track, and they had some beef, so that happened, and Boeing just was a innocent bystander that just got hit from it. But it was still pretty funny. So I believe 2 to go this time. We've been under caution for majority of the race. Hopefully, we can finish this race to green. We can end the race under green, and we don't have a yellow finish, because that would suck. That would suck. See Trevor catch it back up. I think the 5 is also a lap down. So, oh yeah, no. Actually, both the 11 and the 1 have passed him. So he's a lap down in last. He was passed, so I don't know what happened to the 5. So he's either going to have issues off the start and be extremely slow. The interesting restart now is that 28 car is in dead middle, like up towards the front of the pack. Oh boy, oh, this is going to be an interesting restart. The 18, or the 28 is in front of the pack, pretty much. Like, he is front of the pack, so that is going to be a very sketchy restart. Especially for those guys behind it, trying to avoid any more incidents. Especially that 98 car. 98 car is, I've seen previous testing, prone to incidents. But so far has done pretty well today, so we'll see. Sort of, Jake, sort of. So but you are also up there. You are on the lead lap. You were never lapped. You nor Jaden were ever lapped. I don't think. Yeah, Jaden was on the lead lap. Jake's on the lead lap. Now, if we go green more than 9 or 10 laps, that 28 and that 39, I do believe, will be a lap down. Wholeheartedly saying that. Not really because they're slow, but mainly because of the fact that their cars are damaged to the point where they are slow. So, the big question is, on this restart, what is the what are the front runners going to do? You have the top 3 on the lead lap. Then you have Bill, who is a lap down, but not only is he a lap down, he is still in a competitive car. As far as we know, he hasn't really taken any damage. His car really hasn't taken any damage. So, the big question is, what's going to happen? Well, let's answer that question. Green flag back in the air. We are back underway. startup. And does it happen? Yes, it does. So the slow startup begins, but wow, MJ really got a good start there on that restart. And already you could see the difference here. Oh man, oh my God. Is this gonna be an issue? We stay green, no incidents. This is really breaking up the field. Oh boy. Everybody on the bottom trying to run away. Trying to get out of the way. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no. Now we're single file a little bit. Back to the lead though. Jason's gonna make a move on the inside. Here comes Lynx. We haven't talked about him pretty much at all today. Is everybody else sorting themselves out behind? Can they get around this 28 car? I don't know. I can't tell. It looks like he's blocking the middle and the top. Dot's just stuck. He's been stuck since this restart behind him. Nobody could do anything. Right now it's between the 24 and the 25. Or the 46, sorry. So MJ and Jason. Dot's still stuck. I think Dot's going to lose the draft after that. He is completely stuck. Back to the front, though. MJ continues to lead. Oh, and Bill kind of moves Flair out of the way. Saw him up against that 68 car. That 29 determined to get his lap back. And he's going to do it. He's going to go to that outside. He's going to be that help for the 26. He's also got a decent run here. Look at the 29 go. He is moving. Got a little bit more help on the bottom than the top. Okay. That's too much. So now is the time. Can the 28 change this race is the question, because he is just now hitting one, whereas the rest of the field is out of one. So he's about 2 turns away from these guys. Bill on the bottom. Bill on the bottom. Here we go. He led this group on the bottom last time. Can he make it work again? Jason's going to go 3. Brumman's going to go 3 on the inside as well. Jason, MJ, Bill. The thing is, though, is that 29 car is still not on the lead lap. He's falling back a little bit. Not enough help. Lost all that momentum. Is he going to get it back, though? Brumman stays behind the 24 right now. But this is the pack. This is everybody who's racing right now for the win. At the moment, unless that second pack can catch up. But it really does not look like anybody's going to catch this second. It does not look like the second pack's going to catch. Unless a miracle can happen. 3 wide again. Now Brumman, another car we haven't really talked much about. Talked a little bit about him in the beginning, but just not enough Side by side for the lead still. Gridlocked here. The top 7 cars. Don't do it, Jake. Side by side, you can see that second pack also grouped up, but can they catch is the big question. The 1 and the 20 battling side by side. Side drafting, this could kill their momentum. Heavily hurt their momentum, but this is also the case that they could catch really quick, especially if they stay like behind Cactus or Willis. Jason up front. Has a good, comfortable lead, too, for now, but don't get too comfortable. Pack continues the momentum they have. Like this, look at this. MJ now to the bottom. A huge run for the 26. 99 backing up that run, too. He's got it, too. Look at that. Huge run for the 26. MJ back to the lead. See, players a little bit farther back now, kind of being patient, saving some fuel. Might be the strategy right now. 3 wide again. Bill's going to try it again, but no momentum, no help. He's got the run, though, at the moment. Can he keep that side draft going with the 99? Maybe. There's Jake. There's MJ. Now Brumman back to the bottom. Chevy, Ford. Toyota, Ford. The highest running Honda. And Wildcat right now are Boeing and Jaden. 3 wide there. Bill's going to be in the middle now. Jason's got a run on the outside. Oh, Bill almost went down on the 18. Jay Green so far. Jay Green, everybody stays clean. Jason to the bottom, looking low. Does Brumman still have enough of a run to hold on? No, he does not. Jason's going to be able to get the momentum on the bottom. Bill's down there, though. They're a little bit more scattered now. They're going to have to regroup a little bit. Can they regroup in time? And this is the kind of race that everybody expected, where they were kind of spread out a little bit, but not too much to lose the draft, just enough to where everybody was kind of in a safe distance. And still close enough together to where they could do something. Yeah, and that's... So Jason up front right now. MJ to the top. Yeah, pretty much. So right now it's just the top 10 pretty much in this pack. Everybody else a little bit behind. I mean, they're there. They are there, but they're like 5 seconds back and not really catching. I think the 87 might have gotten some damage somewhere because it looked like he was clean for now, but every time he was up front, side by side with somebody trying to go for the lead, he would fall back. I do believe that 87 had damage somewhere in this race, and it just did not go well. Here we go. Lap traffic. Can they get around is the real question. Single file at the moment. And I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to stay single file so that way they can get around the 28. This could change the race for everyone. Bill needs this, though. They need them to catch up to those leaders. Here we go. Oh, Jason's going to get stuck behind. Oh, man. 24 tried to move low. Oh, this is going to cluster them up. Nowhere to go for most of these guys. There we go. Somewhere Cactus goes to the bottom. This is going to hold up a lot of them. Now it's just these two. Tandem drafting. At 28 has really broken up the field. But they're single file now, so they've got to do something. That's where a lot of that momentum's going to come. You can see them being single file. Definitely not going to last forever, no. But they've got to make moves. This is the battle for the lead. These two here, but they are getting caught quick, and that is going to be a problem. And, well, I mean, we saw what happened with Jake and them, and that helped the 13 and that pack catch up a little bit. But is that going to affect them now as the main pack tries to get more organized? Jake being an absolute menace right now, blockading this track every time somebody gets by. It's just, I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to watch some of these guys trying to get around them and just not able to. So then having to wait and wait and wait and being stuck. We saw them with Dot. Oh, MJ's going in. Flair's going in. Green flag pit stops. Man, them pinning right now. If caution came out, that was the greatest thing they ever had. But this field is so spread out right now. It's hard for them to group back up for some reason. I don't know why they're having such issues just trying to stay packed up. I honestly don't know either. I just don't think they have enough strength to continue like that. They're going to stay out another lap. Did somebody else pit? I don't think so. I think they're okay. So Flair and MJ pit. See if that pays off, though. I think they're going to cycle back to the lead. That was a really good call, but they are going to go a lap down. Well, now the big question is, with them pitting, yes, they're going to go a lap down, but the rest of these guys have to pit. So are they going to, is the question. No, they stay out another lap. They're going to. Bill's got to do something, though. I do believe Jason pit alone. Yes, he did. So he pit by himself, and he's going to be, I believe, He's going to either have enough momentum to stay with this pack. Yeah, he should have enough momentum to stay with the pack. Which is very small lead pack. Oh boy, this is going to be a big checkup here. Very slow. Big checkup. Brumman's got a huge advantage now. Well, when are they going to pit, though? That is the big question. Are they going to pit? They're going to run out of fuel. Especially with Brumman being by himself. But the thing with Brumman right now, he's caught up to these two here, which are technically going to be the leaders. Which are technically going to be the leaders as soon as this lead pack pits. But this lead pack is not pitting yet. So I don't know what they're doing or what they're trying to do, what their idea is. This strategy, they're just trying to bank, I guess, on the strategy working. Man, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do here. They've got to do something, but right now Brumman continues to lead. He's going to lap both MJ and Flair, but he's 3 wide right now. Jason's going to go a lap down too. They got to pit soon. Question is, did some of these other guys pit? I do believe some of them did. It does look like they did, but also some of these guys are single file because of that 28 card. And that is the draw right there, though, is that 28 car. And Bill pit, I think. Or is he having issues? Oh, no, is the 29 having issues? Battery ran out of fuel, I don't know. Oh, man, we'll keep an eye on that. Brumman continues to lead. Flair, Jason, all still with his main pack, but a lap down. Oh, man, he's coming in. I don't hear an engine. Oh, no. Is his car done? Oh, no, he ran out of fuel. He ran out of fuel. Had to coast it. Oh, man, unlucky. For the 29, have such good luck as Jaden pits now. When is this lead pack going to pit? Everybody else is pitting. When are these guys going to pit? We saw some of these guys be very diverse, and we saw Flair, MJ all stay out. They did pit that last caution, so maybe they'll make it. But oh man, that would be a very interesting strategy if they did make it. I don't know. We'll see. Coming around 4. Here we go. Oh, man, look at everybody peeling off. And that is the pack besides Boeing. So Boeing is still 13th? Yeah, he's 13th currently. And I believe he is a lap down. Yeah, so the one is a lap down still, I think. No, he's back on the lead lap. But the 29, is he a lap down? Oh no, he's 2 laps down. So he's got to hopefully be able to make it back around. Man, I don't know. This whole entire race is just clustered right now with just unknowns. I think once everybody... Oh, contact in pit road! 72 and the 20 make contact. Oh, and that just slowed down Chris's stop. That could affect everything. Blade, Phantom, Dirt, all in pit road. And I believe everybody else who is on track currently are all on the lead lap, are all what's left. Now, the question is, Can these three get enough speed? Can Brumman get enough speed to stay up front? He can. Well, the 87 right now and the 13 up front. So both of them, this is the highest. This is the first time the 87's actually led a lap. He's in pit road too, so that's the other thing. But here come the leaders. Brumman had somewhat of a momentum to stay up front, but now, so the 18 is in third right now. So I do believe when we come back around, I'm so confused. Is the 18 bit? What is happening? What is happening? Such a confusing race when it comes to the pit stops and the super speedway races. Oh, and there goes Boeing. Boeing's in the pit road. The 18 drops to fourth, so he's on the lead lap. He pitted a decent time. I think that might have helped him get either back in the race or I don't know. Brumman right now up front, comfortable lead. That 99. Willis though also up there. Yeah, MJ falling back a little bit, but Willis, the wrecking magnet, besides Jaden, in second, and he's got a little bit of a little bit more help behind. Can he make the pass on the 99 coming into one? Not that time. That time, there he goes. There it is. Now the question is Flair going to go with him or stay up there with Brumman? Very diversive. A caution can save everything. But it's just these just these 5 cars battling for the win. Boeing slow though. This is gonna hurt. Oh man. And Brumman's back up front. I mean, Boeing's got the pace though, so if they can get him up to speed, they should be able to catch Brumman. That's just an extra pair of hands to help with the draft, make the pack slightly bigger. This might do something, but they've got to catch and act fast because they are running out of time. Very much, but the other question is, how are they going to catch up? How are they going to get around Jake? Because Jake's out. Jake's out of the race, but he's still technically racing, so he does get points. Jake will still get points, and he is going to get more points than, I believe, Dot. Dot is actually in the last on the score, 21st, 3 laps down. So Dot has been having issues, but what will change of the race? Because right now, oh man, it's a patience game right this second. There's really not much else to say with that. I mean, Brumman's been executing it completely right. He's been the lead car. Like, he has not been the longest lead car. Flair has still been has led the most laps so far today between him and MJ, but I don't know. I think if you're gonna hold it like this, you got to do something. Longest green flag. Everybody is kind of spread out. You have some packs here and there as Snippy comes back out of pit road. Either a bad pit stop or something, but he's back out. Jason and Redneck Oh, now Cake's stuck. Yeah, like stuck. Able to get out pretty quick, though. Oh, that's going to slow down Brumman right there. Everybody else got to go to the bottom. I don't know. I actually think Dot has the momentum, but has had some issues in her boat. Now the real question is, does Dot have too many issues to where it slows down his pace? Can't really tell. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. I mean, he's slower, but I don't know. A GP2 engine. All right, here comes Willis, though, getting around. I think Dot's just another help at this point. Same thing with Bowen. This might be something that can help. They've got a long way to build, though. There is Bill now. So Bill is currently on the backstretch. They are entering one. He is... Okay, so they're catching, just not quick. Brumman's got a good hold. The underdog, one of the underdogs, multiple drivers that we just did not expect to be as quick as we have tonight. Even for a super speedway, a lot of these cars pretty even. It's all about that momentum. This has to go down somewhere. Do something. Go down to the bottom. Go with somebody. Not gonna do it there. Side by side. 11 laps to go. This has been an adventure. It has been a journey. Mostly cautions, but 11 laps to go now. The 99 of Brumman in the lead. They're side by side right now. Got to do something. I mean, they get the momentum there, but they just cannot get around that 99 car. His car is just placed way too well on the track in order to get around. Got to get the momentum somewhere. Something to do. I mean, and the real question is, are they catching? You can't really tell. 10 to go. Willis has a little bit of a problem. I don't know. Right now, has the better one on the bottom. They both really have the help. See, Dot trying to go to the bottom. He is. That's going to actually help him so much with that momentum. As soon as somebody goes side by side with this 99 car, it's over. On the 18. That momentum fell. Yeah, that momentum fell way too far ahead. It's almost like it's over at this point. But it's not over to the checker. Well, that's not the best move, boys. Oh, Don Willis contact. Won't need that. We need to work together. Catch that 99. Anywhere, anything else could happen on the track that could affect the rest of this race. It is the top 5. And then extra. And then extra. Play is pretty much out. high side's got to do something. They've got to do something on that bottom. They can't just stay there like that. That affects them so much as Boeing's going to go 3. Oh, man. Just not able to get the momentum, not able to get the draft. There's nothing to carry. It's too small of a pack. Unless they all get single file. Which we know is not going to happen. Back out a little bit on the other cars. See, some of these guys are single file trying to catch up. So Jason and them are catching, but it's slow. Very slow. But they are within 10 seconds. See Flair and Bowen fall back a little bit. There's the help. I think that's really all MJ needed is just a little bit of help just to get a little bit more in the 99th draft. Got something there. Oh, man. And that momentum, I think, is gone with the 18 off the exit. It's a roadblock right now. He's gonna stay on the bottom. Back up to the top. That little line, single file right now. Don't go 3 wide, whatever you do. Oh, that momentum might be there though. Oh man, that momentum might be there. Player's looking, but can't do it. MJ's got a nose. Much better run, but just not enough. It's helping both lanes. It's not even really that's helping anybody. Really is just helping both lines. I can't tell. Lynx has a better run though off the corner. Can he do anything there? 11 seconds that time. Feels a little bit more scattered. 99's got a grip hold on the track, on this track right now. Who knew? Who knew that 99 had that advantage? This is luck. At that point, this is luck. You've got such a little pack, not enough to make any really big movements or motions. And you've got a lot of guys that are going to get aggressive here. 4 laps to go. Or 3 laps to go, sorry. 3 to go. Somebody's got to do something. Lynx has got a better run, though. He's cleared MJ, I think. He's going to stay on top, though. Oh, bad move. Bad move. A caution could end it. Got to do something here. Oh, man. 2 to go. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Now is the time you have to do something. Well, that move there from Dot and MJ broke up that pack. So now they're going to group back up again. Here we go, MJ, single file now. Oh, man. We've got something here. Can they do anything? MJ's got to clear Lynx. He does. Dot's got the momentum, too. Oh, that is not what the 26 wanted. 18's going low. White flag is out. 1 lap to go at Daytona. I think the 99's got it. It's just a matter of just holding on as long as he can to the end. Unless this is the group that does it right here. There's some contact in the middle, but died. 15th. And Owen 16th. And I do believe it is Raps Brumman to the line. Coming across the line. Daytona winner. Brumman takes the win at Daytona. Oh, man. Wow. Just gridlocked. He couldn't do anything. Yeah, and those 6 drivers just could not go anywhere. If there was a caution signal, they were hoping for an official caution. But nothing from officials. And that will be it. The 99 taking the win here tonight at Daytona after a long race of cautions. So Brumman coming down pit road. Want to thank everybody here tonight for watching. Thank you guys so much for joining. Brumman takes the win. Points will be updated and announced on everything. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Brumman and the 99 for the win. And we'll see you next week, same time, next week at Auto Club. Good night.
My fate written, I'm chosen. Other spirits fall, but mine has ceased to be broken. You stripping down my pride, but I'm my only opponent. And lately I abide, but limitless I've awoken. So let me show you that everything I sacrificed mattered. All that blood, sweat, tears that I scattered. All that fake talk, fear that you splattered. Push me to right here, a new chapter.
Here now, waiting for the flag to fall. Here now, cutting through the rolling fog. You know you need it. It's so close, I feel it. Here now, this is the moment.
One too many times, the shots that y'all are taking. One too many times that I've been stuck patient on my downfall. Antidote seeking while I was vacant, but the crown falls simply to those who try to take it. One shot to get two paid and my 3 wet like lemonade. 4 times and I step back just to reload and I let it spray. This is everything that I need, everything that I wanted, everything that I bleed. This is victory and I got it, cause I'm here
Now, waiting for the flag to fall.
waiting.